sled can be done in a variety of ways, depending on where you want to hit your muscles. So we can do it where we're hitting a little more quad focused, a little more glute and hamstring focused, and we're a little more inner thigh focused. So you have this back pad here, and really you want to lower it down so that your hip angle is a little more open when you're trying to get in your quad area. And then if you have it up a little higher when your feet are higher, you'll get a little more of your glute and hamstring area. So, but I'm also shorter. So I'm gonna start with it low, and I'm gonna work on my quad area. So I move the seat all the way back, and then I'm gonna step in, lower myself down. And so you have these safeties on here. Actually, you wanna come in close, Ella? So when I go to put my feet on the platform, I have to push up just a little bit and then open this up to get the safety off. So that's on both sides. So you might come to it and it'd be like way up here, and that is obviously way too high for my legs. So thankfully I can just barely press up. You might want to look at that before you put your weight on. And so now I'm going to do low and narrow. And so that's going to hit right here on my quad, up and squeeze. But I never lock my knees up. Do not do this, because the weight coming down on you, you've seen people's knees go backwards on videos. Okay, so I'm here. So I'm going to hold on, down, and up. One. Kind of pressing from the balls of my feet, but keeping my whole foot down. So this is where you should feel it, right here. So if I take myself to a wider stance and at the center of the platform, I'm kind of going to put my feet up here in line with the words. So now my thighs are kind of tracking out a little bit, and so I'm going to come down a little deeper and then up. And so I'll hit my inner thigh a little more, and down and up. You can slightly turn your toes out. You kind of get a feel for which one you feel is better for you. Kind of depends on your bone alignment. All right. So I'm feeling my inner thigh and a lot of my quad as well. Then when I come up here to the top, now I'm high and narrow, and I'm going to think about the back of my leg and my glutes. So I'm going to lower down, press from my heels this time, less of my toe, up and squeeze. Okay, again, I'm not locking my knees out, but you can see my toes kind of come up, and that's because I want to make sure that I'm using my heels and my posterior chain not up here. So they don't have to come up, but I'm just trying to show you that I'm not using them. So let's see if I raise the seat up, what kind of angle that produces. So I'll put the seat up, and I'll get back in there. The legs are tired. And so we'll start up here again. See if that changes anything. So when you push up, see if the seat is off. Coming down. But definitely, when you put that seat up higher, it shortens the distance, I feel like we can go. But I don't necessarily know that I have more focus back here. Maybe with the seat back. Maybe it has to do with your flexibility also. So take a feel, try both for yourself and see if the higher seat is better or lower for when you're doing narrow and high. So then you're going to put the safeties on.